Welcome to Hornbill TV. Molishin Chestese, civil society organization, stakeholders, tribal bodies, or NGOs logore milikina 33% women reservation opor kotha kuribole platform dibo nimde aji Dimapur Government College, Department of Political Science, or Department of History pra IQAC logore collaborate korna aji panel discussion thagishe Nagaland urban local bodies day women reservation naga issues or challenges oporde. Panel discussion te Kavili Chakalu, former principal DGC, W. Rainbow, Nguli Central Government Standing Council panel lawyer, Enforcement Directorate Arobano Haralu, social activist and member governing body of the Northeast Network, Wildlife Conservation Society pra panelist tagishe. Program de Temjin Imna Along, Minister of Higher Education and Tribal Affairs pra keynote address dishi.
This government of the day called for the discussion on this issue to deliberate. And under their assertive leadership, the 33% reservation in urban local bodies, with some little bit of glitches, was declared that we will have 33% reservation. So I just can't go ahead without saying that this was the initiative that was done with a lot of background things and a lot of issues that we know. Why do we need women reservation? If we were to ask very bluntly, then women will come out with the feminism viewpoint and men cannot win that battle, either in words or in any way. Our own society is living a very hypocritical society. Now again, tomorrow there may be another controversy. I didn't know say it like that or like this. But it's okay. After saying it, they'll forget it after 1 week. We are living in the 21st century. And through time, we change our things. We evolve. We inculcate and we include changes. And that is so important. And Naga society, I too am a young man, I'm just going to be 43. Even in my 4 decades of living, I have seen how things have changed. Not only the way we live, not only the way we look or try to look, but also the way we practically do things. We respect our traditions and cultures, and we have evolved through them. We have evolved through it. But some things which were relevant in the 18th century, at this juncture in time, can be absolutely not relevant. So we have to learn to accept those changes, especially men. But in every strata of our life, we have evolved with women. And the Bible says it very clearly that we are made for each other, it is part of us. But through this time, we have deprived women folk in politics. Now, there are some things which I hear from men. Then equality could be only one reservation. Let them also contest. Let them also contest equally like men. Is that not chauvinism? We have deprived the women folk in politics for known time of civilization, and in a democratic setup like India, and with a very secular and democratic setup like Nagas of Nagaland, if we give reservation to certain places, opportunity for men to vote for women for a certain period of time, I think that only celebrates that we men respect women for who they are and have been with us, and so shall they be in the assembly also, or in the policy-making bodies also.
About women participating more and more in politics, but one of the biggest disadvantages why women have not been able to participate in politics is because they have no control over the economy. And as we know, politics, to play the game of politics, money has crept into the Naga electoral or understanding or the interpretation of electoral systems in our state. So taking into account all of this, I think at this stage, when we are going, when the Supreme Court has already given a six-week period, which the state government is making a request for that to be withheld till the 2023 elections, we have time to really look at the nitty-gritty and set in motion and put up the pillars, the landmarks, the milestones that we need to achieve. And one of the biggest things that we will have to do is make ourselves aware of the law.
The Naga people were never against a policy formulated by the government. The demand of the Naga people should not be interpreted in a negative way that we are totally opposing the conduct of ULP election. That was very wrongly conceived. Because the issue, the memorandum which we have submitted by the Naga people on 23rd January 2017 is specifically mentioned that certain provision of the municipal act should be reviewed. That was the only. We are not against the government. We are not against any progressive policies taken up by the government.
Women have no say in the rules which govern their life, their existence. I say exist because that is not living. They exist. They don't have an option. Right? That is the case. We are talking about the traditional society. Okay, now we are talking about the present day. The present day. Let's come to the present day. Have changes happened? We are talking about 32%. Have changes happened? Yes. There have been changes. We have to admit that. What are the changes? I just mentioned one. In relation to women, right? Can't cover everything. Education has been good for women, right? It has helped them to break out of the domestic drudgery. It has helped them to become economically viable, shall we say. Some have become self-sufficient. Many of them have been able to get employed, and many of them are supplementing the household income.